Hi friends, I've decided to come on and give you my wish for 2016, and with that wish comes a little bit of a backstory, and I'll try not to make it too boring. But in general, I'm sure you saw from the title, you're probably wondering what the heck I'm talking about. So here's the story, without fluffies. Okay, basically this past summer, the whole family, the four of us, went to go visit my parents. So it's it's quite a drive. We decided to go down there and visit and have a whole lot of fun. It was a great trip. Well, one day, it was August, it was very, very hot outside, and at the end of the fun day, we decided to get some ice cream. So we went to this place that I know of. I grew up in that town, so I know the whole area, and I said, this is the place to go. So it's one of those outside, well, it's indoor, but you can go to the outside window and get ice cream and onion rings, and it's one of those type of places. So anyway, that's where we went, to this outdoor area. It was pretty full of people. It was packed. So we got our ice cream, and we sat down. We found a table. We sat down there, and we're watching. And I happened to look over, and I noticed, those little those like mechanized toy things you put like a quarter in or whatever, and it's usually a horse or a race car even, and the little kid sits on it, and it just kind of goes like this, and it's just this ride, right? It's just one of those kind of metal things. Well, there was one of those there, and I looked at it, and I'm looking, I'm thinking, what? It was a shoe. It was shaped like a red, I want to go with like tennis shoe kind of a thing, like a gym shoe, sneaker, whatever. Anyway, it was just this red shoe with handlebars and a thing you put in a quarter. I'm like, wasn't that interesting? Who in the world decided, at this factory, let's decide to make it a shoe? It was just bizarre. So anyway, I was laughing about that. Well, in the meantime, we're enjoying our stuff, and a lady comes up, and she has what looked like her daughter and then a grandson. And this woman was so cute. Anyway, her grandson wanted to ride it. So she's like, sure. So the grandmother goes over there, and she helps him up, and she puts the money in, and I'm watching the whole thing, and I just think it's a riot. I'm glad I get to see somebody ride this shoe, right? It's ridiculous. I mean, it really looked ridiculous, but I'm so glad the kid was having fun, So, and she was too. She had a smirk on her face the whole time, and I could totally tell that she and I were thinking the same thing. Like, well, isn't that odd, So he's riding this shoe, and he's having a blast, an absolute blast. And she's just looking at him, and she's grinning, and she looked up, and she caught my eye, and I had the same look she did, and we had this moment. We both understood, it was just so cute. And she just looks down at her grandson, and she goes, you ride that shoe, you ride it. And he's just having a ball, and there's all these people there, and you know what I mean? Obviously, he's a little kid, he doesn't care, and who would? It's a ride, But that was so cute. She's like, you ride that shoe, you ride it. And now that, we laughed together about it and stuff afterwards. Anyway, we left that place, and basically that has become a new saying in my family. What we use it for is when, there's something that you want to do. If you want to wear something different, then, maybe somebody else isn't going to choose to wear it. It's not in the fashion magazines. Or if you want to do something or approach something, or, as long as it's not hurting anybody else, and you're being a nice, good human being, do you, if it makes you happy, do the things that you want in your life that make you happy in your time that you have for those things. My example, I guess, is my YouTube channel. I wanted to start this a long time ago, and I was afraid. Quite frankly, I was just afraid of what others would think. And I actually started the channel for several weeks before I even told my immediate family. Not my husband and kids knew, but like sisters and, parents and stuff. Because I was worried about their reaction. I was worried about, would they think I was crazy? Do they even understand what this thing is about? Would they be embarrassed, if anyone they knew saw me and stuff? And I still am concerned about that. I really don't want to embarrass anybody. But so far, I hope I haven't. Anyway, I still decided to take the leap because I knew I really wasn't hurting anyone else. It was something I wanted to try. And so basically, I'm riding my shoe. That's the shoe I wanted to try on, and I'm riding it. And as long as it's still a fun ride, I'm going to keep riding my shoe. So it's that kind of an example. And I just really want every one of you to figure out what it is that you might be holding back from because you're worried about what others think, or that might be embarrassing. There's all these people watching or whatever, and it's not something you'd normally do. Normally there would be a horse there to ride, or, a little toy thing, like a car. But no, this was a shoe, and by golly, that kid jumped right on it and had a ball, and God love him. I'm so proud, because that was the neatest thing ever. So anyway, I want you all to ride your shoe. You ride it. You just ride it to the end of town and back, because that's really, life's too short not to. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here and let you know that I will probably say that in the future, because I say it all the time in my real life when something goes on, and you know, and we look at somebody and they're like, yep, I wanted to wear this. I'm like, you go, you go, girl, you ride that shoe. And so we say it all the time, and we will continue to. So if I do say that in videos, that's what that means. Figure out where your shoe is and jump on and ride it. Love you all very much, and I only want the best for you. Take care. Bye.